Dear child, pause for a moment. I want to ask a simple question. Are you prepared for what approaches tonight? You are free to reply with a yes or a no, but the act of asking is vital because awareness has a way of calming the spirit. Let the weight of those words rest within you before we proceed. Regarding this journey, I understand that feeling truly ready may seem like a distant concept, yet I still beckon you to lean in closer. You might be wondering why this timing feels so abrupt, why this question is rising to the surface right now, or why I am drawing your focus after so many days that felt entirely mundane. Your curiosity is genuine, and that honesty acts as a gateway to a deeper trust between us. This night holds significance because conversations in the unseen realm have shifted to focus on your story. Messengers within my kingdom have outlined 3 urgent matters that influence your daily walk, and their concern ascended like a ringing chime until it arrived before me. I listened with my usual attentiveness and decided that this is the precise moment to respond with intention. For you, I have chosen to speak now because the fullness of time has come. You are standing on the precipice of perceiving what I have been watching all along. The angels reported your sorrow, your bewilderment, and your feeling that life has been paused. They spoke of prayers murmured through weeping, cried out in exasperation, and even the silent aches buried too deep for language. Rest assured, nothing in that record was missed by me. I received every expression, every sigh, every hesitation. I need you to understand that your voice matters. Your pain matters. You matter. The petition focused on 3 burdens you are intimately familiar with. They attach to your daily life like shadows you cannot shake, carried for such a duration that they seem sewn into your breath, braided into your waking hours and your sleep. However, where you feel a crushing weight, I see secret beginnings. I witnessed the mornings you nearly gave up, the evenings you questioned if I was watching at all. I declare to you now, yes, I saw you then, and I see you still. You have never once slipped from my mind. My eyes do not drift. I remain constant, and I move when the season is fully ripe. And that season is now. Tonight, a shift will sweep through the hidden places surrounding you. The atmosphere leaning toward your life will vibrate with a fresh trajectory. Your physical eyes may not detect it immediately, but your intuition will identify the movement, and you will breathe with a bit more ease very soon. You might feel a flutter within your heart, a peace that defies logic, or a heightened alertness that feels unfamiliar. Do not be afraid, for that is merely the sensation of my nearness registering in your soul. I am staying close, and proximity can sometimes disturb before it comforts. Allow that comfort to swell softly inside you. You requested change, and change frequently comes like a tremor. I am going to shake what is temporary, not to cause harm, but to unveil what is solid. I am molding your life with unshakable truth, not fleeing rumors. Some relationships will untether, while others will draw tighter. Receive both shifts with grace. Do not battle against what departs or grasp too frantically at what arrives. Certain individuals only walked with you for a brief mile. They deposit their lessons and travel on, while others will stay to share the path forward. Believe that every connection has a function even if it remains obscure for now. Now, regarding the first burden, the one that robs you of rest. I am handling it. No common plan can resolve it fully, so I am placing my own hand upon it. Where you see a blockade, I see a gateway. I will not just create a trail, I will stand within it today. The second issue that has rattled your sense of value is also under my care. I am silencing the lingering voices that claimed you were insufficient. Your worth is not tethered to your accomplishments, but is anchored in the constant love I have for you. Tonight, I bring that quiet fact to your memory and renovate the way you label yourself in private. Throw off the shackles of words born from sadness. They have no power to hold you. I am planting a living word of hope and destiny inside you. Guard it well until it sprouts. Then let it direct your walking, your thinking, and your doing tomorrow. The third matter, which you see speaking of because hope seemed absurd, has not been overlooked. It is merely silent, not concluded. What seems buried is actually waiting. It will rise in the proper time, transformed beyond the shape you anticipated. Look for movement where stillness reigned. Look for remembrance where you assumed abandonment. Tonight I invite you to let go of your white-knuckled grip. Readiness is not about controlling every detail, but relying on the one who perceives what lies past the horizon. True readiness resembles steady faith. Let trust, rather than analysis, determine your stance. Are you able to maintain confidence even when your understanding is slow to catch up? I abide closer than your next inhale, nearer than your racing thoughts. While you search the external world for proof, silent work is proceeding within you. The vision I installed in you was never a mistake. Its timing is ripening, not expiring. Throughout the long, quiet period, what felt like a delay was serving a blueprint. I have been purifying you in secret, pruning away what obscures your real strength. Do not despise the journey. Arid wildernesses taught you endurance, valleys strengthened. Your roots, unanswered pleas taught you how to wait. Waiting is not empty time, but a gradual assembly of fragments that will soon merge for your good. Now the veil is lifting. You asked for movement, and movement starts this very night. Yet my care goes deeper than your situation. I am focused on who you are evolving into, reaching through every superficial layer to touch your center. I plan to answer needs too concealed for you to articulate. Are you prepared to accept a love that disrupts and constructs simultaneously? I am not rebuilding an old version of you, but awakening the most authentic version connected to my purpose. View this season as a revelation. Clarity is displacing the dust. Light is flooding the corners. Your own reflection is beginning to look new. When the dark feels oppressive, remind yourself that it is transparent to me. Where you feel most fragile, my power will soon be displayed. Not in a showy way, but in quiet fortitude. What looked like a loss will uncover a surprise benefit. The very fractures that concerned you will now permit the light to shine through gently. Behold, the breaking you were afraid of has created room for my fullness. True value is shown when standard defenses collapse. Embrace even the compression, for in those instances something vital is set free. Soon you will radiate a beauty born from real encounter, not ease. Destiny will emerge where hurt once stayed. Angels are already in flight. Duties are being reassigned. Old cycles are losing their hold. You will sense optimism coming back, doors unlocking, timely relationships bonding. Yet past all of that, you will perceive me. Once your perspective changes, everything else appears different. Walk with me, and I will lead you across uncharted territory, position you in chambers you never dreamed of, not for fame, but for significance. Phrases you did not practice will arrive when required. Supplies you did not gather by toil alone will fill your hands. My giving is not measured or scarce, it flows until the vessels strain to contain it. Regard this evening as a milestone. Decide to trust, rest, and look for me in the minutiae. These silent internal choices define turning points more vividly than any date on a calendar. I am not haphazard. I bring restoration. Nothing is wasted, not a single tear, wound, or error. Everything will contribute to a story worth recounting. As I keep speaking to your spirit, recall that this motion started long ago. What you witness on earth is only a fraction of the activity beyond your vision. My designs are never tardy. Chaos does not rattle me. Every distinct part of your life has been under steady observation. Even the detours had a point. Periods of waiting carved out broader paths you could not yet see. You rarely spotted the messengers, and that secrecy shields you. If you witnessed their full labor, your knees might give way, yet they have marched alongside you, positioned themselves between you and danger, heartened you when your will crumbled, and calmed your turbulent dreams. Their supervision is deliberate and active. Reflect on older narratives. There was Daniel, loyal during the era of a dark empire, praying without ceasing while antagonistic voices sought to mute the truth. Yet his prayers ascended, piercing the invisible realms and igniting a battle above what any human eye could see. For 21 days a reply that was already sent was blocked. Then I dispatched Michael, whose entrance shattered the opposition. Daniel's answer arrived not because his prayer was flawless, but because his persistence triggered timely interference. Grasp that delay never equates to refusal in my kingdom. Therefore, when you whisper, even in total depletion, messengers mobilize. The conflict in high places is factual, but your words hold substance. Never presume my silence signifies my absence. The result is decided. My will always advances until it intersects with your moment. Think also of young Mary. invisible to the world, but known here. Gabriel carried a word formed ages prior. Her uncomplicated yes permitted centuries of prophecy to advance. 2 individuals, 2 choices, 2 angelic meetings, an impact extending far past their own days. Likewise, present conversations involve you. You are not being critiqued, you are being placed. Angels have protected your journey, fueled your stamina, silenced night terrors. Now they equip you for the subsequent phase your destiny demands. All things proceed according to a meticulous rhythm. I am never behind schedule or hurried. Benevolent intent supports even the roughest roads. The heat has purified you. That purification is ending soon. Watch what messengers do when I speak, and you will see mercy showing up exactly when needed. Recall Abraham raising a blade over his promised son. A messenger stepped in with impeccable timing, and provision materialized. The trial revealed his heart and primed him for the promise. Some of you feel ready to discard a dream because you see no way forward. I say halt. Assistance is close. Do not manufacture permanent endings during temporary hardships. Provision is waiting to be found in the thicket. Others feel caged. Remember Peter in his cell? A messenger entered silently. Chains dissolved. Gates swung wide. And he stepped into the fresh air. I am sending similar aid. The confinement will cease. You will walk out without glancing back. These histories are reflections of your current moment. Decisions in the unseen realm are operative right now. A ledger with your name is expanding, recording your faith, quiet persistence, and choices. For such traits, extra help is sent so you can carry the coming responsibility. The upcoming chapter holds significance. You requested more, and more requires maturity, toughness, and preparation. The pressure was allowed not to pulverize you, but to unlock influence. You are turning into a channel. Messengers are organizing your path so that your influence touches those ahead. Soon concepts will land with a resonance beyond normal thinking. Write them down, protect them, act upon them. Small introductions often result in vast rivers. I am dispatching messengers to soothe your exhaustion. You too will be revived, your inner fire rising more consistently than before. I am sculpting your entire heritage. Some struggles were to safeguard those who follow you. A breakthrough in your life undoes the fetters on others. This is not the final scene, but the revelation. My radiance will seep through the hidden fissures. March forward with bravery. My angels journey with you. My spirit circulates through your speech and deeds each new day. Stand with a quiet power, encircled by support you cannot number. Hope once again. I am not done. The invisible realm has already pivoted toward you. Visible transformation will ensue. Wait with anticipation. My watchfulness remains constant. The world surrounding you will soon mirror the shifts that have now started. The road ahead may seem steep, but I provide steady direction for every stride. When doubt pulls at you, remember this word. What I initiate, I finish. Each phase manifests when the heart and the moment meet in balanced readiness. Do not judge progress solely by visible changes. Silent realignments inside matter just as much. Confidence, patience, and wisdom are signposts the outer world cannot yet map. Treasure them. My work is comprehensive, affecting motives, thoughts, and decisions. Authentic change begins internally before reverberating through your environment. When weariness suggests that nothing is moving, remember, I rarely sleep. Tending to threads you cannot perceive, orchestrating events to intersect at exact times. Your duty is to remain available, receptive, and honest. Let each sunrise be met with openness rather than calculation, trust rather than stress. Occasionally, you will look back on former seasons with mixed emotions. Do not view them as squandered. I utilized every one to build a resilience and compassion that theory alone cannot instruct. Gratitude. For the path protects you from regret and equips you to aid others. Be careful with your language. Speak from a place of hope rather than dread, for words establish the atmosphere. When uncertainty mounts, counter it with plain truth. I am here. I am loyal. This story is not over. Keep company with those who ground you rather than those who unsettle you. Some friendships will shift as you evolve. Let them go graciously, while others will deepen. Keep rhythms that feed your spirit. Do not undervalue. Rest, for a rested heart perceives clearly. Hold your plans lightly. Flexibility permits quick redirection. When a door shuts, refuse to push against it. Watch for another way. Anticipate good things. Prepare for work. Favor does not eliminate effort. It gives effort significance. Guard thoughts during quiet hours. Night can amplify worry. Instead, revisit promises spoken tonight until sleep comes. Avoid comparing your path. Each journey answers different questions. Stay curious. Ask me honest. Curiosity keeps hearts soft. Practice gratitude deliberately. Acknowledging small gifts trains vision to spot larger ones. I value honesty over performance. Bring joy, frustration, confusion without editing. As opportunities expand, resist rushing ahead of peace. Move when inner assurance aligns with outer timing. Celebrate milestones, but do not idolize them. Growth thrives when celebration and forward vision walk together. Breathe deeply now. Tonight's words will settle over time. Return to them whenever uncertainty knocks. I remain constant, guidance steady, compassion unfailing. Walk onward with quiet confidence. I am not speaking of rare wonders, but plain gifts already woven into everyday life. The warmth after honest talk, comfort of sharing bread, morning light pushing color across the sky. These are enough. Notice them. Let attention rest on how they steady breathing and lift thoughts. When you see their worth, you realize I have been nearby all along. Gratitude changes the ground your future will stand on. Keep that brightness uncaged. Simplicity has weight. What grows inside eventually shapes what stands around you. Value every favor, visible or hidden. None is small. Today, another light rests in your hands, steady and sure. It will last through rough and bright seasons. When morning arrives, let your life speak gratitude louder than any banner. Meet others with the same kindness that has met you. Generosity is measured by sincerity. Small actions travel further than you realize. Even in solitude, you remain held within. My awareness, sending quiet ripples. Through every change, I remain present, watching, guiding, supplying what keeps your feet steady. My voice sounds in conscience, patient and clear. Promises do not buckle. Hold to that certainty when noise tries to drown it. You belong to me. No force can rewrite that. Absorb these words. Let them steady nerves and lift posture. Walk close, and I will open surprising views. Keep this assurance when surrounding voices grow loud. My commitment outlasts every season. Keep moving in gratitude, courage, trust. By doing so, you take part in something that stretches beyond your lifetime. Even now, you can sense steady warmth inside your chest widening through your being. It is the quiet drive I place within you, brighter than surrounding dark, powering resolve and sparking new dreams. Because you lean on me, I am ready to act in ways you may not yet imagine. Expect movement. I have taken note of quiet cries, the longing for steady refuge. I recognize this desire. Picture calm space within even while the world shifts. That picture is reminder stability can live at the center of a moving life. A mind rooted in peace responds rather than panics. Do not allow fear to spread roots. Challenges hold no final power against what I have declared. Let confidence take first seat. Notice how a single sure promise can outshine a gray sky. Routine struggles cannot erode the deep joy woven through your life. Harsh winds cannot topple the strong trunk of trust inside you. When waves hit, remember previous moments' steadiness held. Those memories are evidence durability lives in you. Unexpected turns cannot strip away the calm already placed within. You are not brittle. Stand with shoulders back, eyes clear, knowing worth secure. Flexibility is not weakness, but maturity born from trust. You stand taller today. Experience has stretched view and strengthened mind. My words have breathed life into stale corners, showing purpose is not confined by shifting feelings. You are free to choose response and rise above noise. Calm choices made in trust carve clear paths through confusion. Others will notice the steadiness, and some will find courage. Forces that once pushed you around now lose grip. Errors may sting yet no longer name you. Your confidence rests on firm promise. If you stumble, I help you stand. If you falter many times, my patience remains. Think back when you lost direction, unaware of my care. I still sought you with steady grace. If I acted then, why hold back now when your heart turns openly? I am ready to comfort swollen grief with quiet nearness that eases weight over time. Let emotions surface. You do not weaken by revealing them. I understand ache of regret and bruises left by harsh experience. My compassion surrounds those places with steady acceptance. I stay close as you move forward even when threats attempt to unsettle. I recognize your quiet courage and it moves me. Rediscover your own worth. Let go of comparisons and lingering shame. See yourself through enduring commitment, not momentary failure. Each day offers space to learn, adjust, continue. You belong to me. Value does not depend on shifting opinions. My love runs deeper than any ocean. Let it flood dry corners with fresh life. You stand at a crossroads. Hope that opens forward or regret that circles inward. Will you hold to vivid truth revealed or linger among shadows chosen by others? Will you step toward the vision I sketched or bend to small demands that sap strength? Let my love light the way so others can find direction. Speak this encouragement freely. I formed the universe and still shaped you with detailed joy. Before clocks began, I knew your name. Walk in that nearness and share in lasting victory. This invitation is unmistakable, promise sure as dawn. Rest here and let confidence rise. If you trust these words and align choices with wider perspective, a season of deeper purpose will unfold. I offer continual home for hope to root and trust to bloom. Here, security is tied to relationship, courage grows quietly, yet powerfully. Accept this space, live from it, share its peace. Here compassion replaces judgment, purpose clarifies like morning air after rain. Yet this journey asks you to trust what is still unseen and wait for promises that feel distant. Patience is refining fire. Dreams planted in faith need time. Roots strengthen quietly before growth shows. The culture shouts for immediate gain. I call you to resist that noise and stay steady. Endurance is active belief. Some whose pride clouds view demand events bend to their will. My support rests where sincerity lives. Humility is honest posture admitting dependence, opening space for true growth. Choose it daily as steady habit. Authentic humility springs from recognizing lasting impact cannot be achieved alone. It chooses listening over boasting, service over applause. From that soil, genuine wisdom rises. Stay grounded. Create space where others feel safe to grow. I notice the honesty inside you, and it pleases me. Step ahead with courage and conviction. Let my words guide, care strengthen, promise keep you steady. The world may rage, yet you remain secure in my hands. The future prepared glows with hope. Each faithful step carries you nearer. Hold this perspective when uncertainty rises and move with quiet assurance. Keep trusting. Every step in trust shapes tomorrow. Let anticipation, not anxiety, mark your journey. Joy waits along the path. You are never alone. I see the subtle tremors of your heart, the weight of your questions, the courage to come without pretense. You kneel rather than demand. You have learned true power resides in kindness that shines steadily without arrogance. Mercy flows deeper than performance. Endurance lasts longer than applause. This awareness pleases me. Carry it forward. When you stumble, remember and stand again with humility. Your growth matters more than flawless record. Continue. I remain present. You will miss the mark at times. You are fragile, being shaped from earth and breath. Yet, something within has shifted. You are beginning to see differently. Sense a hope that outlasts fleeting pleasure. You have tasted my care, and its sweetness lingers. Hold that flavor whenever discouragement whispers. Growth often moves quietly before visible. Trust the process. You have felt how forgiveness softens chains of shame. Your worth is not tied to applause or titles, but my unshakable devotion. Let this truth settle deeper than any criticism. Stand from it. Speak from it. Act from it. No circumstance can cut this bond. I designed a meaningful path, not always easy. It winds through uncertain valleys and climbs thin air ridges. Yet every stretch holds purpose. I do not expect you to walk in isolation. I walk with you, offering courage when fear appears, lifting when you stumble. Keep moving until you stand in the full outcome prepared. The summit awaits. Trust each marker. I invite you to pass this encouragement to others. Picture them breathing easily under steady protection. Your choice echoes further than you see. One step toward kindness lights a trail for many. When they notice your steady peace, they will wonder how it is formed. Through your life, they glimpse my invitation. Be patient while curiosity grows. Your life becomes a window through which others glimpse real hope. Stand at this intersection and choose wisely. Will you step fully into my embrace? Learn the gentle rhythm of my ways. Shape days by lasting priorities. Release temporary demands. Cling to enduring promises. Allow me to nurture trust until it matures into abundant life. The invitation stands awaiting your answer. I will not force but remain ready, eager to lead whenever you decide to follow. I know your inner landscape beneath swirling fears. A fire longs for a life marked by faith, humility, gratitude. I see it and am prepared to fan that flame. My arms are open, words ring true, plans carry lasting weight. I am the unchanging creator who spoke galaxies into being yet remained present, patient, attentive. Step into this constant care without hesitation. I arranged this time so you hear my call as clearly as first light, aligned events so you recognize my heart and trust my promises. What will you choose? Will you take my hand and enter the life prepared, or yield to voices that neither understand nor celebrate the hope within you? Opportunity often comes softly, waiting for a willing heart to say yes. The choice is yours. Yet know my love surpasses every measure. I long to pour out goodness so generous your heart can scarcely contain it. I am opening wide the windows of opportunity, releasing a flow of kindness that will leave you amazed. You will live within it. Stay ready to receive. Keep thankful posture. Watch unexpected blessings emerge in ordinary moments. Let gratitude guard your outlook and you will recognize each gift as it quietly enters your day. Amen.